you out of jail. Because your best friend will be right there beside you. Hey, y'all, thank you to Puckett's Trailer Choir right here. We had a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Puckett's.
Coming up on Day Jobs.
You're going to get 2 batches going, not to throw too much on you at once. We do have to get moving.
It's impossible for one person to do all this. Niki Taylor, sous chef. We are in Franklin, Tennessee, very close to my home. I get to be a sous chef for the day. Yeah, try and say that very fast, sous chef. I have been a fashion model for over 20 years. One of my favorite things about the fashion business is I get to travel to different countries and I get to taste different foods. So it has definitely expanded my palate a lot. But I gotta kind of go back. My mom is a huge, huge cook. And we usually have a 6-course meal, and the 6 courses are because there's usually 3 desserts. So food is big in my family.
At the Chef and I, we cater all types of events. It started actually as a private chef service, and from there we do weddings, corporate events, private wine dinners in people's homes. You name it, we can do it.
It's so rewarding. We built it from the love that we have for each other and the passion that we have for this business and Chris's talent. And together that makes a company that we can go home at the end of the day and feel good about. It's totally rewarding, and I'm in love with this man and the company. And then there's that right there. Hi guys.
Hi, Niki.
Hey Erica.
Hi.
I'm Niki.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Chris.
This is the chef.
Very nice to meet you.
Thanks for working with us today.
I'm so excited.
Oh, we have so much to do for you. You're going to love it.
What we're doing tonight is we're doing this bridal showcase here at Wedding 101.
The event that Niki will be helping with today as a sous chef is the happy hour. We have a series actually here at Wedding 101. We do this once a month, and it's wonderful. We invite all of our brides and other clients and other vendors as well, and we sell weddings right here on the spot.
So what we're going to do today, just so you'll know, is I'm going to get you in the kitchen. I'm going to show you some of the hors d'oeuvres that we're going to put together tonight, and then I'm going to have you help me assemble them all.
We all kind of do all the jobs here, so as you're cooking, you might get some questions. What's in this, and do you do this? So are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Put me to work.
All right.
On tonight's event menu, we have caramelized pears with brie, and then our Maple Farms duck breast, a spiced Gulf shrimp, caprese sandwiches, deconstructed stuffed mushrooms, buffalo chicken bites, local goat cheese with candied red peppers, and a balsamic glaze. All right, the first thing I'm going to have you do is we're going to start toasting off some of this crostini for a lot of our hors d'oeuvres tonight.
The kitchen smelled so good before I even walked up there, so I couldn't wait to start cooking.
You got a little olive oil. You just want to coat the bottom of the pan really well, like this.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit to cover the bottom. It looks like a lot, but it's, yeah, exactly. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to add these right in like that. Ideally, because we're in a big crunch time, you're going to get 2 batches going. You're going to start 2 more batches, and to save time, I'm going to need you to immediately go over here and start putting together one of our hors d'oeuvres for our party.
Okay.
So not to throw too much on you at once, but we do have to get moving.
I know we have to get moving, yep. Right. Chris is running off all these ingredients.
We got some local spun honey, brie cheese, caramelized pears, candied almonds, and a little bit of chives.
And there's a lot. You wouldn't believe how much is in this little, piece of bread.
It's a smoked chicken, a little bit of light mayo. You're going to get the hot sauce right on top like that.
I have to learn these ingredients because brides are going to be asking me these questions.
I'm going to take a little goat cheese, pesto, 1 red pepper, and then when we're done, I've got some balsamic glaze we're going to put right over the top.
And I'm like, oh goodness, I am definitely going to mess this up. Just yell at me if you see I'm doing anything wrong.
All right.
Oh. Gosh, I am so afraid that's gonna splash.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, it shouldn't splash when you're pulling the cold oil in.
Okay.
You're just gonna keep going. You could add in more bread. That's what I like to do, is just kind of keep everything going.
I'm gonna light this place on fire. I definitely feel the pressure in this time crunch. Ooh, these are burning. Oh, shoot.
Right.
Yeah. Right now, I'm a little overwhelmed. I can raise 4 kids, but I cannot brown bread. So
I think Niki is a little uncomfortable in the kitchen, and so she's a little intimidated by the hot grease and, making a mess and catching things on fire. So this is, I smoked some beef tenderloin, And then I top it with a little bit of Havarti cheese. Just before service, we got this big fiery torch, kind of like a creme brulee torch. And they're going to melt the cheese. And that's going to be what you're going to do.
So genius. I'm going to be working the fire. We have 2 stoves and we have a blowtorch. There's a lot of fire going on right now, and I'm not comfortable around a lot of fire. We do not have one of those in our house. No, we've got kids.
Niki's pace is a little slow right now.
You said 8 different things, right?
8 different things.
8 different things. Yeah, next batch, okay? Yeah.
I'm going to get you a little bit of salt.
I definitely don't feel confident doing this on my own. Was just my first day.
Do you need any help? I know we got crunch for time.
I think
Yes,
we're okay.
we need help. I need 2 extra hands.
You know, I'm telling Niki that there's no backup sous chefs, that she is my right-hand person in the kitchen today.
No pressure.
Nope, I was counting on you.
Okay.
Totally.
So the party's starting, and the pace is definitely picking up. Yeah, it's impossible for one person to do all this.
I gave her the torch to do the deconstructed stuffed mushrooms. I think she was a little intimidated, but she jumped right in and did a really good job with them.
And did not catch anything on fire that we know of, right?
Which is always good.
That's always good.
Being a sous chef is much more difficult than being a cook at my own home, and I learned a lot.
Coming up on Day Jobs.
A lot of them are asked what liquor goes best. Oh, I don't even know what liquor is here. I don't drink. Help. Niki Taylor, and my dream job is a sous chef.
My name is Chris Rains. I'm the executive chef and owner of the Chef and I Catering Company. And today we're at Wedding 101 in the factory at Franklin.
The event that's taking place is for potential weddings. Got some hungry brides out there.
That's right, that's right.
Word of mouth is a huge part of our business. That's why we hold these small events. We just booked a wedding.
Yay!
I think the biggest challenge for Niki moving forward is going to be to execute these hors d'oeuvres when we need them. Just to remember what ingredients go with what.
I almost forgot how to do the pair. Crispy mushrooms and Havarti cheese. Yeah. Havarti. Tell me what you call these again, because the name keeps flying out of my head.
Crostini.
Crostini. That should be easy. Crispet?
Crostini.
Crostini. I'm going to martini. Crostini. I still won't get it by the time I leave here. The party is in full swing, and we are trying to be as quick as we can. And yeah, I'm feeling some pressure. I can't be talking to you anymore. All right, I have a plate done, and I have to run back out there and pass it on either to Erica, or I have to put it on our display.
Is any of this dairy-free?
I'm gonna tell you right now. The duck is dairy-free.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I might not have known all the ingredients. This is apple. That is pear. Just on, and of course I can't. I don't remember what the bread is actually called. But I was winging it. It's a baguette. Okay. Yeah, and it sounded like I knew what I was talking about, I guess.
She did have some questions that she couldn't answer, but she got through it on her own, and she did a good job.
Walking over.
I was standing over by the table, and all of a sudden I heard a crash.
Oh, careful. Are you okay?
One of the clients had actually knocked over a platter of food. You got it, Niki?
Oh, I got it. Yes. Clean up on aisle 3.
And Niki was rushed right over to her. It was really sweet.
Hey, it happens. That's life in the big city. Here, let me take this. We just replaced it. I made sure she was okay and went back to making some more appetizers.
Erica and I, my wife, fell in love, and we actually started this company about 3 months after we started dating.
I love it.
We talked on the phone, and we kind of knew, and we met each other before one of the football games one Sunday. And she literally ran up and jumped in my arms from across the parking lot. And we've been together ever since. We just knew.
Yep. Yeah.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
I am.
Well, it's same kind of thing. Well, I didn't run up and hug my husband like that, or but by this second day that we had a 4-day date, pretty much. I love Chris and Erica's love story. It reminds me a lot of how my husband and I were when we first met. We just knew, and you know, second date, we knew we were going to get married.
Look, honey, they're like us.
See? So I get it.
Working in the kitchen with Niki today was just really easy. I was anticipating it to be difficult, but we really hit it off. We found out we had a lot of things in common.
I am here to steal your sous chef.
Okay. And if she's finishing up that hors d'oeuvre, and then you can have her.
I am going to take her right now. We're going to go do some strawberries. You ready for some strawberry action?
I am.
The strawberry injection bar is using things that we often see in everyday life. Chocolate, strawberries, liquor, even injection needles, and putting them together in one element that's totally culinary and interactive and fun. This is the strawberry injection bar we've been talking to you about. We are helping people
Get drunk.
actually, yeah.
To inject strawberries with a big old syringe, it's definitely an art.
Yep.
That's too
Just
much.
so you know.
Just so you know. All right, now we know what not to do.
And I gotta say, I am a little nervous leaving Niki alone. Usually the strawberry injection bar is a little bit of a challenge.
Do you have like a sweeter liquor or something?
Oh, I don't even know what liquor is here. I don't drink. So. A lot of them are asking me questions of what liquor goes best. So I don't know.
Help. Can you request what other liquors you want? Like if you don't want those
Absolutely.
ones?
Vodka, I'm sure, well, I don't think that would taste good in a strawberry. I definitely did a little more liquor than I was supposed to. So they had a strawberry and a bed of liquor. Here's your strawberry and your drink.
I am happy to say that I'm seeing people walk around with strawberries, so I know that somehow Niki got the liquor into the strawberry. I don't know if she got them in the way that we taught her or not, but I think so.
I'll try another one. Those were good.
Yeah, awesome. The strawberry injection bar was definitely a hit.
All right, Niki, so we finished up for the day. So I hope you enjoyed your time. I just want to kind of critique you a little bit, just so kind of what you know.
Give me feedback.
Yeah.
What do
Good
you
deal.
think?
At the start, maybe your pace was a little slow, but I think you were just trying to get acclimated to everything. But I think all in all, it was great. And, you know, I think we were talking about earlier, so, you know, if you ever want a sous chef, just let us know,
let me
and
know.
we'd be happy to put you to work on some of our events, for sure. Niki fit in very well with the chef and I today. We're always looking for just really good, genuine people that just want to do a good job, interact with our customers very well, and she fit in perfectly.
I had a blast.
All right, thanks. All right, and come back anytime to work with you.
This being my dream job, I was definitely not prepared. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And I already respect chefs and sous chefs, but I have a whole new appreciation for people who have to cater events, definitely.
Starting a food business is one of the most difficult things you can do. I don't think the average person thinks about what goes into a job like Sarah's. Today, my respect for someone who runs their own business went through the roof. I mean, it's a supreme challenge, and I think what makes it work for Sarah is that she seems to embrace the challenge. I just think it's important for local businesses to really be supported because they do rely on that repeat business. They rely on word of mouth. And, you know, I left there today going, I'm telling everybody I know about this place.
Sometimes we get confused by what rich means. Rich doesn't necessarily mean concrete and tall buildings. Wealth